All right, welcome everyone to Little Monsters Comic Pop, the show where we dive deep into the stories behind some really valuable comics. I'm Justin Jake, and with me, as always, is our comic expert, Mary Dunst.
Yay, everyone.
And today, we're going to be looking at the very first appearance of a character who needs no introduction, Harley Quinn.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one.
So we are specifically looking at Batman Adventures number 12. And this is really interesting because, like most people probably know, Harley Quinn, she didn't actually start in the comic books, right?
Right. Yeah, she was actually created for Batman, the animated series, back in the early 90s.
Yeah, and she quickly became a fan favorite, and then she made the jump over to the comic book world.
It's always fascinating how that happens, right? Like a character starts in one medium and just blows up so much that they got to bring him into the comics.
Absolutely. And when she did finally make that jump, Batman Adventures number 12, that is where she debuted.
Yep. September 1993, her first official comic book appearance.
And that obviously makes it a pretty big deal for collectors.
Huge. First appearances are like gold in the comic book world.
So imagine, you're walking past a newsstand back in 1993, and you pick up this comic, cost you what, like $1?
$1.25. Can you believe that?
$1.25.
Oh.
And now, today, I was looking on eBay, some of these are going for well over $1,000.
I've seen some go for even more than that. It's insane. Condition is everything, of course, but still, that's a pretty incredible jump in value.
So what makes a difference in price? Like, why are some worth so much more than others?
Well, you hit the nail on the head. Condition is key. A mint condition copy, like it just came off the press. That's going to command top dollar.
Makes sense. But there's more to it than just that, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's also the whole direct edition versus newsstand edition thing.
Now, that's something I don't think a lot of people know about.
Yeah, it can be a bit confusing. Basically, direct editions were mainly sold in comic book stores, while newsstand editions were the ones you'd find, well, on newsstands.
Okay, and what's the big deal there?
Well, newsstand editions often had smaller print runs, making them rarer.
Ah, so it's all about scarcity. The fewer there are, the more they're worth.
Exactly. It's like a little treasure hunt, trying to track down those rare editions.
So, bottom line, if you happen to have a near mint condition, newsstand edition of Batman Adventures number 12 tucked away somewhere, you could be sitting on a small fortune.
You might want to get that graded and see what it's worth.
So there you have it, folks. The story of how a $1.25 comic book became a collector's item worth thousands. Pretty wild, right?
It really makes you wonder, what other hidden gems are out there? Maybe you have something amazing in your own collection, and you don't even know it.
Great point. It's like a reminder to always keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you might find. That's all the time we have for today, but be sure to join us next time for another deep dive into the world of valuable comics. Until then, happy collecting.